Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host, and today we're diving into The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. This novella, first published in 1952, is one of Hemingway's most iconic works, a simple yet deeply symbolic tale of struggle, pride, endurance, and the relationship between man and nature. On the surface, it's the story of an aging fisherman and a great fish, but beneath that, it's about what it means to fight with dignity, to suffer with purpose, and to remain undefeated even in the face of loss. Let's sail through the story together, so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. The story opens in a small Cuban fishing village, where we meet Santiago, an old fisherman who has gone 84 days without catching a single fish. He's seen as unlucky by the other fishermen, and even the young boy who used to fish with him, Manolin, has been told by his parents to join a more successful boat. Still, the bond between Santiago and the boy remains strong. Manolin cares for the old man, brings him food, and helps him prepare his gear, showing deep affection and loyalty. Santiago, though poor and worn, is full of quiet pride and a deep love for the sea. On the 85th day, Santiago sets out alone, determined to break his unlucky streak. He sails farther than he usually does, out into the deep waters of the Gulf Stream. And then he feels a strong tug on his line. It's not just any fish, it's a massive marlin, and Santiago knows immediately this is the fish he's been waiting for. What follows is an epic, 3-day battle between the old man and the great fish. Santiago holds the line with raw hands, enduring the pain, fatigue, and burning sun, refusing to give up. The fish pulls his boat farther and farther out to sea, testing his resolve and strength. As the hours stretch into days, Santiago begins to admire the marlin, seeing it not just as a prize but as a noble opponent. He speaks to it as if it's a companion, even a brother. Hemingway gives us Santiago's inner dialogue, full of respect for the fish and for the challenge itself. He reflects on his life, his younger years, his skills, his failures, and he draws strength from his love of baseball and the memory of the great Joe DiMaggio, who played through injury and pain with grace. These thoughts fuel his determination to hold on. Finally, on the 3rd day, Santiago manages to harpoon the marlin, killing it after an exhausting battle. He lashes it to the side of his skiff. It's too big to fit inside, and begins the long journey home. But the sea is not done testing him. As he sails back, sharks are drawn to the scent of the marlin's blood, and Santiago must fight them off with everything he has. One by one, he stabs them with his harpoon, his oar, even a broken tiller, but it's no use. The sharks devour the marlin piece by piece. By the time Santiago reaches shore, all that remains is the skeleton of the once majestic fish. Exhausted and broken, Santiago carries his gear back to his shack and collapses into sleep. The villagers, seeing the size of the marlin's skeleton, are amazed at what he has done, even if he has nothing material to show for it. Manolin, moved by Santiago's strength and perseverance, promises to fish with him again. The boy sees the truth. Santiago has not been defeated. He may have lost the fish, but he has proven his strength, his endurance, and his dignity. Hemingway's language throughout is spare and direct, but every word is loaded with emotion and symbolism. Santiago's struggle becomes a metaphor for the human condition. We are all battling something, we all face loss, but there is meaning and honor in the fight itself. The old man, like the marlin, is strong, beautiful, and worthy, not because he wins, but because he never gives in. The Old Man and the Sea is a masterclass in storytelling, a tale that's as much about internal strength as it is about external victory. It reminds us that courage isn't the absence of hardship, it's continuing despite it, holding the line even when the odds are against us. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary channel. If you enjoyed this exploration of The Old Man and the Sea, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading, and remember, true victory lies not in what we catch, but in how we endure the journey.